Steve Sommer here for TerrierVision. I'm joined alongside by senior Kara Boggs, senior keeper Kara Boggs. Kara, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can't complain. So first, I guess, talk us through how you got to Wofford. How did you find out about the school and decide to come play soccer?
So I knew when I was in high school that I wanted to go to a small school.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm from North Carolina, so I looked at a lot of small schools around the area.
Mm-hmm.
And I came across Wofford, so I was looking at the SoCon. I definitely knew Elon.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent in my video, and I heard back from the coaches, and decided to come for a visit, and I just loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the campus was beautiful. Like, I came, sat in on a class. It was great. They even let me talk to a couple professors, and it really sealed the deal for me. I was talking to a couple other schools at the time, and yeah, that was it.
Awesome. Okay, so on the field, you've had great success with Wofford so far. I think the hugest game that people know about is last year during the semifinals of SoCon. Mm-hmm. 15 saves against UNC Greensboro. Kind of talk us through that whole night for you.
Yeah, so I really hadn't played much that season because we had senior Kim Cone. She was playing goal. I mean, she did great that season. And then she got a concussion, so I played the last game of the regular season against Furman. And then now we're in the tournament, and I know it meant a lot for the whole entire team. I mean, especially the seniors. I mean, Kim was my best friend, and I would hate for that to be her last game, that she ended on a concussion, on her senior night. So really, that was just it. It was just I played for the team, and it was just, I guess, unacceptable for me to lose. So I did everything I could.
Gotcha, yeah.
Got the W.
Now, talking about big performances, earlier this season, had a huge game also against Clemson, who was ranked number 17 at the time. 12 saves in that game, and then unfortunately you went down with an injury, I guess. Talk us through that game and then the recovery process from that injury.
Yeah, that was a high shots game. Definitely a bit severe conditions. It was raining for a good bit of it. Second half, they had a corner. They had been a bit close on all the corner kicks, with having a couple players right on me. After I saved a shot, the girl stepped in front of me, and when I went to save it, she just fell backwards and kicked me in the eye. So that was pretty painful. I went out. But that was about 2 weeks ago, and my eye's feeling great now. I'll be cleared tomorrow to put back contacts in. Yeah,
perfect.
So should be playing by the weekend.
Yeah, well, we're definitely glad that it wasn't any more severe, and obviously happy to have you back.
Yeah.
Now, oh, sorry.
Oh, just say just a nice black eye. It was,
yeah, real nice.
Some good pictures.
So moving forward with the season, you guys are a couple games into Southern Conference play now. What are some goals that you have for yourself and then for the team moving forward?
Obviously for myself, shutouts are always the goal. The other team can't win if you can't score. But personally, I definitely want to direct the team a lot better, because when you can arrange them, it definitely decreases the other team's ability to get shots off. Decrease their offense. It's going to give our team a lot more abilities on offense, so we can then increase our offense. So I mean, it's really a win-win all around. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. You've got that vision and stuff, and they're able to kind of move pieces around. Now, how would you describe, I guess, your leadership both between the on-field, like you said, and then in these last couple of games that you've been missing, and that having Shanti Campbell in goal, who obviously she didn't start this season expecting to be there as a midfielder, and then having to see the injury to Alex Carroll. She kind of had to come out of nowhere. So I guess talk us through your leadership both on the field and then when you were off trying to help out from the sidelines.
I guess my leadership style is more of a directing, especially as a goalkeeper, since I'm used to being in the back and be able to see the whole field. Be able to direct to my backs in the midfield. And that came into play also when I got injured, is Shantae's thrown into a position that she doesn't normally play, so now I'm in a position where I can help direct her. So especially at practice, we could do shadow play, where I would work with her and I would say, all right, so in this situation, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to tell them. So that's been really important for me, helping out her even though I can't be on the field.
Gotcha. Now, tell us a little bit about your major and then your plans after school.
So I'm a psychology major. I started out as pre-med, and I decided that I like sleeping too much.
Okay.
So a doctor would not be in my future. But I really love psychology. I'm also in the neuroscience program. and I do ROTC here at school. So decided once I graduate, I'm going to take my commission, and I have a 4-year service obligation, so I'm going to do that, and then once that's through, I'm going to go back to school and hopefully get my PhD.
Awesome. Well, that
So,
sounds like a very exciting opportunities here
Long-range plan.
for you. Yeah, that sounds great. That's about all the time we have. But once again, for TerrierVision, Steve Sommer here with senior keeper Kara Boggs.